Hello and welcome to this Scrubs tournament season 4 match. Or is it 3? Damn, I'm confused. Whatever. We have a Scrubs match. We have DeadlyThunder against Froppy. And this is going to be really good. I'm looking forward to it. And as commentators today, we have Tobias and Kyrie. Welcome.
Up. Hello everyone. I'm looking forward to this match. This is gonna be hype as heck. Kyrie, how are you?
I'm excellent. I'm pretty sure you're doing fine as well. This will be an interesting roundup because we have Froppy, who is new to the tournament, I believe, and DeadlyThunder, who didn't actually make it into last season for scoring just a bit too high. But if I remember correctly, that bracket, we actually had very close numbers to the top at the time.
I seem to recall that last time we had quite a big bracket as well, but there was so many runners present. Okay, we're starting with Water Temple, Way of the Hero, Colossus Right Hand is a Scale, Cack, Way of the Hero, and Forest Temple, Way of the Hero. Wow!
Wow, so you already have 3 of your Way of the Heroes. Water's wet.
Unsurprising.
And I can guarantee you that Water Waff is most likely going to be for a strength or your long shot. Just going off my own experience for that.
Wow, that would be kind of rude, actually.
It would be, and I expect it. It's Water Temple. It has no right being Waff.
Yeah, normally I would like to see Water Temple just not being anything, but, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. So, quick look at what we're starting with. We start with the Zora Sapphire, so we have one item or one stone already in our pocket, and that is Cack, still Way of the Hero. That's the second copy of that hint. And we start with the Requiem as well, so that gives us another free song, as well as, obviously, access to Spirit Temple.
It's always a good thing to have early on because you've got access to another free song, which happens to be Nocturne.
That's important. And that is
exceptionally
immediately where
good.
Thunder's going.
Yeah, especially with the fact that you have Cack, Way of the Hero, you can just immediately go here whenever you want now.
And
Desert Colossus.
Oh, I have an idea what dungeon might be required, but, you know...
We don't know until we've seen the meds.
That is true. That is... But still, I have this strong suspicion that it is probably Way of the Hero for Nocturne.
I mean, that is the scary thing. You only have Arch, Fairy, and Song.
So, quite different routing by our runners here. Thunder immediately going... and picking up chickens as well. Not leaving any stone unturned.
No, we actually had a conversation before the start of the race where Thunder did mention to me that she often sets up Skull Mask without any kind of hint, so she was probably going to do it for the race, depending on where she started.
Ooh, and Deku is our first Foolish hint.
That's really good.
Thunder is getting a ton of great information early on in this seed that Froppy is missing out on so far. Because Froppy has chosen to go a pretty darn standard opening here, and that is the 3-song route, I would assume. So headed for Kokiri Forest next, I would wager. But if they do that, that means
I think they're going to probably not. I think they're probably going to Requiem over to Nocturne because they do have access. It makes more sense for them to use Requiem in the silo rather than waste time and leave.
That's true.
So they're probably not that far behind. It is that question of like, how do you route it in? So Froppy's decision to do Long, which is, if you think about it, considering you have Prelude is a bit out of the way, makes a bit of sense. Ooh.
Mirror Shield right here in the silo. Definitely worth it going to Lotnon. But
yeah.
I can't imagine Thunder not routing that in pretty soon as well.
Definitely not. Songs are very important in Seed. Even though it's Song of Time, it does help you narrow down where to go if you do have required songs later on. And there's Froppy doing what I said, which is going to Colossus.
Okay, makes sense. I like the routing that Thunder is doing here as well. She has picked up the Keaton mask on the way through the market and is now handing that in immediately. So has a good setup for getting Skull Mask pretty quickly if that turns out to be required.
Yeah, she'll probably be heading out of here into the Long Branch and will hopefully pick up her Mirror Shield, which also I would like to point out, Team Never Buy a Shield wins again. Oh, there's one of the Way of the Heroes.
That is certainly a likely Way of the Hero item. Hook shot from Rufio.
Especially considering we need Forest.
Yup.
Where's she going? Oh yeah, she's preluding, so she'll probably get the Skull Mask on her way through.
Alright.
With this information, where would you go? I mean, at some point, someone has to check the pedestal, and no one's done that yet. I mean, Thunder did have a perfect opportunity just to check it there to find out if the Foolish Deku Tree was required or not. At least from a stone perspective.
Now it's Froppy's turn to do chickens. Okay, so really not...
I mean, what would you do with this information? Would you go into Deku Tree hoping to get a required med, despite not knowing if you need it or not? Because you know it's foolish, or would you just rush Saria's song, go adult, and then head into Forest for... Like,
I probably wouldn't do it. I probably wouldn't do it before I knew it was required, to be honest.
Hmm.
If I knew it was foolish, 2 options to do Deku this early. I luck into Magic and Dins super quickly here. Then I'm just doing Deku because it's literally 2 minutes, and it's out of the and then it's out of the way. Otherwise, I would just say skip it until you know it's required. You can always do it later on in childhood. You're not gonna miss out on any important items.
I mean, this is definitely a seed where it's giving you a lot of information very early on. And it's kind of giving you a lot of options, but also closing a lot of early options for you.
4 of our early wave of our Way of the Heroes, super early, Deku Tree Foolish. Those are good hints. Like, that is not even a debate.
I'm just sat here thinking, where on earth is there going to be the twist? When is this going to not be turn from being a jet seed from being a non-jet seed?
Kari, why do you use the J word? We don't use the J word in this house.
We know it's probably not going to be a jet seed, but considering it's setting up to be a likely one.
Certainly, looking like it is giving us a quick way into a lot of dungeons, or into completing a bunch of dungeons. I'm really interested in the pedestal information, and I can't wait to see what that is. I don't expect our runners to delay on that too much. I would assume they go into SFM here, or rather, clear out Kokiri Forest as far as they can, or can actually full clear it. Go into go through Lost Woods into SFM, get the song, and then it is time for Prelude. For Prelude and Going Adult and reading the pedestal to get that all important information.
Thunder has decided that yes, they're going to save quit out, so they're just a little bit behind Froppy.
I'm not sure if Froppy has done child shooting yet, though.
No.
She has that over Froppy. Bit more thorough routing.
It shows the differences of advantage of using Requiem as opposed to doing Long first when it comes to which way is faster. That being said, though, Thunder... Bomb bag!
Oh!
Ooh.
Hello!
Okay, so what you want to do is just go outside. I've also just noticed we have storms. Thunder is a lover of the well. Goron City.
Oh wow, the foolish hints in this seed.
What on earth? Is Thunder going to try for the second hint? Nope. We do not have ZL. But I do wonder if Thunder's gonna do well.
Did that say Deep in the Wasteland was a magic meter? Did I see that right?
I missed it. I'm hoping.
Wasteland chest dead. Okay, thanks, VXR.
Okay.
I am as good at reading hints quickly as I always am.
Heart container. And...
Okay.
Oh, hammer.
GTG central chest is the hammer.
Wow.
There's the twist.
Well, we're certainly hammering that home, aren't we?
Womp womp.
What? When you're building stuff, you always want to hit the nail on the head. Dead center.
Let's see what Richard has for us. Only a recovery hard.
Yeah, I don't think... Thunder will probably do Bombchu bowling on her way out.
Thunder did Bombchu bowling already, and it looks like you are right, and she is headed for the well.
Yeah, along through doing Dampe digging, which, as somebody pointed out in chat, she's a bit short for.
She has the timing right, though. Dampe is out.
Yeah, but she can also open this and hope for a rupee.
Oh.
Like, even if this is a bloopy, she'll have enough for Dampe digging.
I think Froppy does actually know Deku Foolish, which is why I'm a bit confused about the path they are taking here. Deku Foolish was in Kak Open Grotto, and I do recall Froppy getting that, because Froppy cleared, or did checks in Child Kakariko.
Yeah. Danpei Digging was dead, and as Rhea pointed out, there is apparently always a blue rupee in the grave next to the shield grave, which I did not know. Thank you for teaching me stuff.
Hey, today I learned. That's actually good info. We'll see if I can incorporate that with my race tomorrow. So. This hurts. Froppy is potentially losing a lot of time here by doing, or definitely losing a lot of time here by doing all those checks instead of climbing.
I mean,
straight
you
up.
can often find Bigoron's sword in foolish places because it's not considered a major item. So they could just be hoping to find maybe that at least within here. It's a very short dungeon, even if you go out your way for the checks. It's not that great of a time loss. On the other hand, I can very easily thunder doing trail into Lost Woods, into Kakiri Forest from here.
That's a thing, yes. But with her love for the well, she will probably be headed there next, my assumption.
Much like a siren, and it sings to her from below. Much like the ring.
Thunder is still likely to get decent value out of this well dip. Despite being, or missing out on, what was it, 4 checks, yeah.
Yeah, I do agree with Jack Stromney. You probably want to see what's at SFM first, just in case it is Zelda's Lullaby. Well has not been hinted. There is no hint for this whatsoever. But, considering Thunder has bombs, she probably feels like she can justify doing this because it does open up a few checks for her. And we're also getting push block strats from Froppy.
Yeah, didn't quite get the flame storage here, so next best thing, pushing the block.
It happens all the time. It doesn't waste that much time if you don't get it to work. It's an inconvenience, but it's helpful.
Certainly better than doing the vanilla way.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of being able to do that,
well, that slingshot might be useful if we get a final Lost Woods way of the hero. Which, speaking of which, we are only missing one way of the hero.
yep, 15 minutes into the seed, and or 16 minutes, and definitely already a lot of information that the seed has provided.
Mm.
Meanwhile, Froppy says, "Hi, Goma." Nope.
Yeah, you are correct. If you get a foolish Deku Tree and it is a very early dungeon for you to do, you probably want to avoid it completely. It's not going to do much damage, particularly if you're looking for major items. Oh dear.
Okay, just recovery heart from Goma, and nothing in the coffin.
Oh,
Let's
just
see.
another recovery heart.
Yep, let's see what we get from beating the Deku Tree. Light medallion. Oh no.
Oh no.
That was a 5 to 7 minute time loss for Froppy right there. Again, totally a justifiable play from their point of view with the information they had. Just, we know that sadly there was a Foolish Hint for Deco Tree available.
Yes, unfortunately, the well is also giving Thunder a lot of stick right now.
Colossus' right hand is still the Zora scale.
Oh, but we're also getting the Storm's Grotto.
Oh, definitely.
So, will this be our final Wolf hint?
A Stormslocked Wath.
No.
TOT
Song
is Song of Time.
Okay. So, Song of Time is on Prelude.
Yeah, that makes Forest Medallion interesting. Because remember, GTG is Way of the Hero?
Yes.
Sorry, no. I'm getting
Oh.
slowly. GTG is not Way of the Hero, but see, GTG center chest has our hammer. So,
Oh no, keys. Oh god,
yeah.
you're gonna have to hope for your key management and strength too.
Oh, Boomerang.
Boomerang.
The Prince
Ooh,
Corrupted Lost Woods. And
Ooh, that-
Skullmask dead.
that is a gorgeous black and gold boomerang from Froppy's side. That is a beautiful boomerang. Skullmask dead? Was that hinted?
Yes, that was in the Lost Woods Bridge. And
And Thunder is going to Spirit. Considering she's got the slingshot, she can probably get the first 2 checks at least in Spirit Temple. Not a bad play. You'll find out if you are at least key locked.
you climb when you're here with not even a single strength, with and not knowing whether Spirit Temple is even required.
You would do it at least for the first 2 checks, and maybe leave afterwards. You would hope you wouldn't have to do the climb.
Yeah, I tend to agree. Good first room here from Thunder. I hate this. I still lose my shield in there on a much higher percentage of runs than I like to admit to.
I know my percentage is 95% of the time.
Yup, that tracks kind of mine.
Pretty much. Yes, unfortunately, it's still a bit strange that Thunder has not checked the ped. And she's opting to do this, which does give a question of, will Spirit Temple be required?
We'll find out pretty soon, I think. I don't think Froppy will be skipping much more or waiting much longer to go adult to check the pedestal for us. Serenade.
Serenade.
Okay. And Shoot the Sun is a claim check. Ooh.
Oh, that could be interesting. I mean, it's nice to know, but makes you wish we had the Bigoran hint as a always hint.
Yes, indeed.
Can we get the Bigoran sometime hint? So we have our second water temple required.
And Kokiri Forest
Ooh.
Foolish. Oh. Come on.
Oh, really? After we just full cleared it?
That is a trash location for that hint.
I mean, at least you'll go into the Storm's Grotto hoping for a new hint, but still.
And that is Thunder out of here. And playing Prelude.
Wonder
We
why.
skipping the SFM song? We might be. Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I think now she's checking pad.
Forest
Oh.
DC and something else. Oh, that was Pocket, so
yeah.
we know our stones now.
So it was Forest and...
Forest, DC, and Pocket. And I think that was School of Stingers inside Jabu's belly guards... What? K-Sword. Right.
A-sword, okay. I mean, that's pretty useful, but unfortunately in this setting we do have open Deku. Okay, I did not catch all of that.
But Forest of
Oh.
Deku, Shadow, Jump, Spirit, Fire, Water. Shadow, Jabu, Spirit,
Oh no.
Fire.
Oh no, we've got Hammer and GTG. Fire is required.
Oh, fire is hard required. That hammer is hard required. Okay.
Hmm. That's
There's the twist. So we need to beat GTG. Song of Time is locked behind the Forest Medallion, so behind Shadow. So logically, the game probably.
Where did we find Nocturne?
We found Nocturne in Way of the Hero.
Colossus.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I said.
no.
The game, I think, probably wants us to beat Shadow first before ever being able to get to the center chest in GTG.
Oh no.
We
At
might
that-
be able to skip past that, though, depending on key management and how kind the seed is with key placement.
Did we see what was on top of the arch? I can't remember.
We did not. Or I didn't see it. Is rather
I
the
didn't see anything. Also, thank you, Hell Knight, for the raid.
Hello, Hell Knight and friends.
Someone's just pointing out it looks like a heart refill. Oh god. Oh
Okay,
no.
so I am going to assume that Nocturne is our Way of the Hero item in Desert Colossus until further notice.
I mean,
And-
it's a song that unlocks an entire dungeon, so that is a very strong possibility.
Yep. So we might get lucky and be able to skip that completely. It's unlikely because Shadow has what? 5 keys and what feels like 10 item checks?
I believe so. The thing is, though, it does lock a Song of Time, which might be needed for key logic.
Exactly, for GTG key logic to get the hammer to actually get to fire.
The
But that's what
nicest
I mean
thing
with-
that might happen is that it turns out we needed Nocturne to get a strength logically in Shadow. Ideally.
Or yeah, if our runners end up in Shadow, that's one of the nice things that could happen. Or if we get lucky in terms of key placement in GTG, we might never have to set foot in Shadow. If that's literally the only thing we would need Shadow for. It's unlikely though. Minuet in the windmill.
I mean, Minuet's not bad there. It's going to make it easier for Thunder when she goes back child, because then she can get the song she missed. Serenade, I think it was.
Where was that Zora tunic that Froppy got?
I believe that was in Lost Woods.
Lost Woods. Child fishing, says VXR.
Oh, child fishing. Yeah, it won't be long until Froppy goes adult, and I do wonder where they'll head off to. I mean, to be fair, they might head into the well as well, similar to Thunder did.
Yeah, it's quite possible. With CL kind of out of the way, it seems, might not be a bad play, or might not seem like a bad play. Thunder is on the other hand definitely on the way to DC. It's a required dungeon. You have bombs. You can just do it. And frequently, A, it's quick to do, B, it has a bunch of checks, and frequently you find something useful in there.
Nothing on top of DC. I wonder if Thunder's gonna go in there after she's just done the standard routing around here. Ooh, that's a nice amount of money. Froppy now also doing a lot of skull farming. Both our runners are being very good at managing their skull counts. Well, skull routing throughout the whole thing, with Froppy getting their 10th one there.
That is, I guess DMT Storm Squatter? Yes! So, second copy of Forest, Way of the Hero, and DMT Storms, as well as a bow. Yes, game, we get it. We need to be in Forest. Give us a strength and we'll go.
I'm just curious why Thunder isn't going DC currently.
Probably wants the song from Bolero.
True.
And check out Crater first.
Oh dear.
Also, she has a... No, wait, she doesn't have a claim check, but she knows where to find a claim check.
Oh dear, she's just about missed the bomb there, unfortunately. I am aware that Thunder currently is having issues slightly with a controller drift right now, but she's doing a very good job of compensating for it. Hey, she got it second time. As Froppy is now adult and checking their pedestal.
Quick opportunity for us to see if we got everything right.
Which I think we did.
Yeah, sure seems like it.
Where was the first hammer hint? I believe the hammer hint was back of Deku.
Yep, that is correct. That on the... Okay, that's a Deku nut.
Nuts. We do not want some volcano nuts, thank you very much.
Oh, come on, it's starting to get cold again. It's starting to become winter. Roasted chestnuts?
As we get vanilla bolero.
Mm-hmm.
Some spicy
And
nuts.
lap dive dead. That is our sometimes hints done. Second bomb bag for Froppy. In what location? Oh, Boulder of Destiny. That is a bomb locked or hammer locked. Prox 2 is dead.
Okay, so now we're just missing one more. We're still missing one Waff, our 30s hint, and two more Foolish, if I'm remembering this correctly.
That is correct. That is rank chest being Kokiri's sword for Thunder. She doesn't seem too happy about that.
No, but it shouldn't really affect her that much.
It's open Deku, it's foolish Deku, and it's light medallion Deku. If Thunder ends up in there, something has gone very wrong.
Now, I would like to press a question for you.
Oh dear.
Would you have dipped fire, knowing it is a required dungeon, at least just to see if you are hammerlocked with boss key?
Well, with that information, no. Good question. I don't think so. My mind is on DC right now. If I know I can full clear this dungeon. And I know if I find a strength in there, I can full clear forest afterwards and have Ganon's access.
I mean, from my perspective, I would have done DC before heading up, but that's my opinion.
Yeah, that's...
It's fair enough, it's what they wanted to do.
Thunder.
But at the same time, I would
information
also... Yeah. To be fair, though, I would have also probably dipped Shadow myself.
Would have dipped Shadow.
Market!
Market is our final wath. Gee, thanks game. Maybe for that bomb bag?
Possibly. I
That
mean,
is
we
our
haven't.
Watts.
We do not have magic, so we can't check chess minigame. I know Froppy has a small Poe in a bottle, so it could also be big Poes.
If Epona shows up somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. So we do have 2 more possibilities. But let's be honest, it's most likely for bombs. You have DC required, it's gonna be bombs.
Yeah, the Boulder of Destiny bomb bag is I am certain is bomb locked, considering where the hammer is. Which, for those of you tuning in later, that is in the center of GTG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, logic. Not even once. So we have 3 Way of the Heroes, and most sorry, we have all our 5 Way of the Heroes, and most likely 3 of them already fulfilled. Kakariko for that hookshot, Desert Colossus for the Nocturne of Shadows, and Market for the bomb bag. That leaves Water Temple, which can't really do anything in right now, and Forest Temple, which we can dip. Maybe there's just a strength on the way. It's with Minuet in our hands. Is that something you would consider?
Possibly. I mean, after DC, you would probably use Minuet. I personally am a fan of dipping dungeons that the seed is heavily pushing you towards.
True, yeah, and that definitely is the case with Forest, right? Froppy now getting the information that Deku Tree is foolish, and for Rory's Wind on the
Ooh.
bomb flower platform in DC.
If we had a magic, that would make a Forest Temple go a lot more easier. It would also make dipping dungeons just that bit more convenient as well.
Sunsun on the Minuet check.
Where does that leave ZL then?
Not in Ice Cavern.
So we have Sunsun, we have Bolero, we have Minuet.
Yeah, we're missing Ziel, Epona's, and Saria's song.
On OOT? Possibly.
Yeah, OOT is possible. Javis!
A hovers. Oh.
Shadow Temple
So-
intensifies.
Shadow, it looks like.
Again, the Way of the Hero Nocturne is pushing you in that direction.
Yeah. Oh, no. ZL has to be on OOT because you are locked from doing ice caverns by ZL.
Yep, and that's what I said. Not on ice, not in Ice Cavern.
And
We
it
have
can't
OT
be.
left, and it can't be in the
In the
Composer's
grave.
grave either, obviously. So CL is on OT. That's pretty late in the seed. So
It's also
I think
very
that-
rude of the seed.
that forest dip seems pretty attractive, though.
I'll be honest, I am thankful that Water Temple, even though it is a required dungeon, isn't a stone. Because I think we had that before in season 2 or 3 Qual. That we had a Water Temple stone required for ZL on, I think it was Burning Cack. And you had to go back into Water Temple afterwards. It was a very rude seed.
That does sound rude. Yeah, that is not. Kiri Forest, foolish. Second copy of that one.
And we'll fund the kills King Dodongo. Mascot the Bolero bracket.
Most likely in this seed, though, the mascot of Group Requiem, Twin Rover, gets to live. Yeah, I was not paying attention for a moment and missed Froppy's first wallet and just saw them pick up the second. And I was like, okay, suddenly a bunch of money available.
They picked them up pretty quick.
Okay, that is bow for Froppy.
Also, I just still want to point out Froppy's item coloration of the gold and the black is stunning. I love it.
Yup, good color scheme. Love to see it. Thunder not sleeping on that check that I miss frequently, adult archery.
This is definitely one of those checks which is harder to route in.
For me, it's less about routing it in, it is forgetting that it exists. Greg!
Oh! Now we know why nobody picked them up. They were right there.
Single green rupee above the Dongo's Cavern.
Also, I want to take this time as well to shout out our runners today being DeadlyThunder and Froppy. Our trackers today being Goldfish
and Siberian.
My fellow commentator here being Tobias.
And my fellow commentator, Kari.
And also, not forgetting our lovely restreamer today being Andals.
These people are all pretty cool, I heard.
Yep, a lot of them are a lot of fun. We often mess around and also share a lot of tips and tricks. So if you want to learn some tricks or practice and so on and get some feedback on what you might be doing wrong, and you don't want to spend 13 minutes with 13 hearts being stuck on Morpher, I'm not saying this from experience, please join the Discord. Which apparently the command does not work for me. Yay.
It's not working because I had just made Scrubs Butler post that.
Alright, okay. Feel free to join the Discord and become a volunteer.
And also just to hang out. There's a bunch of lovely people in the Scrubs Discord and always willing and able to help you with questions about how do OOTR better that you might have.
Just remember, no opinion on what check is wrong. Except the fact that chickens is always the right play, and you should always do it.
I shall refrain from comment. Back to the seeds. As Froppy is making their way through the...
Fire Temple Foolish.
Yeah, we had seen that on DMT before, but that is fire arrows in the river grotto.
Yeah, I actually missed the Fire Temple Foolish, so we are missing just 2 more hints.
Frogs 2 is dead. There's a second copy of that hint. And Thunder waiting for nighttime for the skull to appear. Good routing here. Just literally a few seconds. Grab that skull. Worthwhile time investment, I think.
Yeah, Thunder, I believe, is probably going to go ice here. Using the hover strats. I don't think she has a bottle, though.
She has the Po bottle, I think.
Oh, yes, she does.
That being said, with her knowledge of where ZL has to be, it's a 50-50 that it's Epona's versus Saria's, and she knows she needs to be in GTG. So I can see why she's thinking breaking logic this way is a good choice, or an interest, or
where are you going,
worthwhile
Thunder?
choice. Or we're not doing that. We're playing Minuet, going to Sacred Forest Meadow, and doing what I suggested, which is Din Forest.
Which is a very valid play. You should definitely do that.
Again, Forest is Way of the Hero. You have 6 or 7 checks to find an item in here before you are strength locked, so good choice, I think.
Especially considering we had Way of the Hero CAC, which did lead to our hook shot, and so far we've not found anything to contest that other than Minuet.
Mm-hmm.
But you can argue that Minuet is Way of the Hero because it's required for a stone dungeon that locks ZL. Magic!
Oh, that is probably a Way of the Hero item. Again, the sea pushing us towards getting, or like the candidate, of course, Way of the Hero item anyway. The sea pushing us into Shadow Temple.
Mm-hmm.
Giving us all the items for Shadow Temple.
All we need to find is Din's Fire to go in.
Mm-hmm. And 3 of the 4 items that we found so far for Shadow Temple were in Way of the Hero locations.
Which is very
Shadow
terrifying.
Shadow isn't intensifying so much as it is, like, this crescendo has been going on for 3 minutes. Can we resolve it already?
I know we were talking about dipping Shadow earlier, but obviously we were going off the standpoint of before we had hovers, which was in DC. Mm-hmm. It's not been hinted off, but it is along the way. The seed is very much a way of pushing you towards a very linear path. Dins in chess game would be hilarious. I'll be honest, I expect it.
Also, to note, if Dins isn't in chess game, that bomb bag in Way of the Hero Market was what gave us access to the hover boots in DC.
Mm. It's a rather chilling thought, isn't it?
I don't know if it's chilling so much as just... I'm not gonna say a waste of Way of the Heroes, but gosh, if they aren't all pointing in the same direction. And that is... get your Shadow Medallion. Sorry, get your Forest Medallion. To get your Song of Time on Prelude to be able to logically complete GTG.
You know, I know we got rid of the whole meme of Stone Shadow finds a way, but I think Shadow is making a comeback for that reason. It's like, oh, you think I still won't be required and messing with your day? Think again. Thing is, though, as soon as we get ZL, I would be hard-pressed to check the rest of Colossus before going anywhere near Shadow Temple, just to truly see if Shadow is
just to
what Nocturne is pushing towards.
Mm-hmm. I definitely agree. It's a really quick check to just see if that Colossus Fairy has anything.
Froppy coming back to Child. During their bomb minigame, don't think they did this earlier, did they?
Thunder did. We know it's nothing.
But I think Froppy, when they got the bomb bag, didn't have enough money.
Yeah, definitely. So with hover boots, the floor master is also in logic, as far as I know. which is where Thunder is headed currently.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she doesn't need to do the recoil or the stab. She could just straight up rush that now.
She can do it even, because she can push the block out of the way to get access to the ladder, but that doesn't matter. I think with picking up another skull, that is her done in Forest Temple, though. Yep.
Oh, well, I was wondering why Froppy wasn't doing lens games. Like, oh wait, they haven't got magic.
Yep. That's what you need to go to Forest for.
Yep. Oh, Thunder picking up this skull.
Yeah, she's really close to 20. You pick up every skull that you can.
So she's on 16 currently. Oh, we're now seeing what's on the arch. That is a recovery heart.
Dropping for Roar's Wind here to have a quick access back into the temple, but where to now?
I think Froppy's about to do a reverse.
I mean, okay.
They haven't got magic. Also, Thunder is strength locked out of Forest Temple.
Yeah, looks like Froppy is doing a reverse. I like the play, actually. If you can do it, it saves you having to get Epona. And you know that completing GTG gives you two pieces of information. A, you probably... so you will have your hammer, obviously. And B, it gives you... If you can't get your hammer, it gives you the information that... yes, indeed, you need to do Shadow Temple. If you can get your hammer, odds are, can maybe skip it.
But also, let's consider what we have right now and what we know. Where ZL is locks a lot of things for us. We still are missing a lot of items. So the question is, where is our strength? Where is our first logical strength? Froppy...
That's a darn good question.
Because it seems to be pushing you either in a couple of locations. For Thunder, it would be Lost Woods, particularly as a child. But not only that, it's kind of pushing you towards doing Domain as a child, possibly. That's if we find a scale. There's not many places left.
That is true.
And if... I can't quite recall, did we get a key in Spirit Temple as a child?
No, I don't think so.
No, okay, so we don't have to do Child Climb, because that was my worry. So if that is the case, then there is a high chance that there is a strength sitting in Valley.
To note, though, we do actually know where a scale is. That is Colossus' right hand. Which is Child Side.
Which we don't have. Considering we haven't seen Valley yet, I believe that has the highest chance of having a strength that is required.
Good job by Froppy here on the reverse. Certainly a trick I still need to learn.
There are many different ways of setting up the reverse. I personally have visual cues. Other people do it numerically. So they have certain numbers that they go by to do side hops and then forward rolls. Which are all things that we are all happily teach everyone and share on the Discord, should you join and sign up.
Thunder is getting some cash. Shaking down a kid for their lunch money here.
It's not often you see this money hungry strat.
Here's your blood diamond, Thunder.
I mean, she's just got 2 bullets. One in a scrub grotto, another in the SFM grotto.
So this might be a fire dip by Thunder. If she's getting 200 rupees, she might be buying a Goron tunic just to check what's in early Fire Temple.
True, that is another place that we have access to. We just can't go too far for Hammer. Oh, but she's Boleroing. Is it Boleroing? Preluding.
No. Going Child.
She hasn't gone SFM as Child yet. She's not done Lost Woods as Child. She's not done Kakiri Forest. I think she's got the hint for it, though.
I think her first priority is going to be Way of the Hero Market, though. And thus the treasure chest game. So, chat, you know what to do.
Right now, we're too busy keeping an eye on Froppy and how many keys have they got.
Or she might not do that. And just warp out of here immediately and call me a liar.
Well, she hasn't got the song yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we got a couple. All ready for a chess minigame. Depending on what Froppy finds here can put them at a huge advantage over Thunder.
Yeah, reversing to GTG is high Iron Boots.
You're certainly required.
Well, logically required.
Oh, has Thunder not found the Muskin?
Seems like it. It was in Lost Woods Bridge, but that implies that she never actually also brought the boomerang from the Lost Woods Bridge scrub.
She never went to Kakiri Forest because she didn't need Deku Tree.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense then.
So that's why she's probably doing this now. But we'll also be seeing Target in the Woods as well. 3 out of 7 keys.
I'll be honest, this isn't looking too good for being able to clear this without having Song of Time.
I mean,
But
we
even
still
that is
have
great
the,
information for Froppy.
we still have the possibility of keys being in the maze, though. I would probably save Scum just to see how many keys are right side first, though.
Yeah, definitely. You do want to check out the right side. If there's at least one key on the right side, you know you are logically Song of Time locked, and you
Particularly
know
if it's a major item.
Yeah, you know the seed wants you to Shadow Temple before ever being here.
Unfortunately, I don't think...
That's a small key on the right side.
We don't want to see that here. I mean, considering Froppy has that information along with Iron Boots early on, they're still going to have a massive advantage over Thunder by coming here and dipping so soon. Oh, there's Thunder finding the hint.
And getting the boomerang. It's 4 keys in reach.
They just need to get 3 keys.
Yeah, save here and then see what's on the right side. And then hope you get lucky on the left side.
Here they go with saving.
Ooh, that's 2 keys right side. Now you can pick up the key and keep whatever's in that last chest on the right side. Could be another key.
Is there another key?
It is not. It's
Goron.
a Zora tunic.
Goron
Goron
tunic. Okay, so we have chess minigame. Put your guesses in.
Oh, but really quick.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go left, right, right, left, right.
You are still in. I'm out.
I'll go
Kalo
through.
is still in.
Oh, left, right, right.
What was the last two for you? Left, right?
Yep. Oh, no, I'm out.
Ah, well.
So it's left,
Okay.
3 rights. Everyone loses.
Left, 4 rights. And that is Froppy locked out. But one more check to go.
So no matter what, they are at least 2 strength required, and there is nothing in the chest. I think fire is going to have to be the way to go unless Thunder goes to Valley, and they're going to need to go to Valley now if they want to potentially find the strength.
Well, that's some funky music on Froppy's side. Thunder in lake, warping to lake.
Oh, sorry, I had to step away for a second. I see Froppy's now in Water Temple.
Yep, and Thunder is in the in the lake area. So
Oh, just missing out on that Skulltula there. But using Sun Song to bring it back.
yeah, I think Thunder is at 19 or 20s, 18 or 19 skulls. So just wants to get 20 skulls done and dealt with. That's 20 for her. And that's third bomb bag on Compass chest here for Froppy.
Oof.
You know that's not Way of the Hero.
Definitely not.
I like the play to dip water here with those iron boots. You know it's a Way of the Hero location. You can clear a lot of it with that hook shot.
Unfortunately, that does push things a little bit out of the logic, but considering we know where the hammer is, we know it has to be either... Oh, actually, no, I wouldn't even say it's a strength. I think that War Temple's Way of the Hero for a long shot.
Quite
Or at
possibly.
least something that locks light arrows. So this is a very rude Water Temple waff.
And I'm being reminded that we don't have ZL yet, so
Yep.
that is all Froppy will be able to do here in Water Temple. Oh no! One more thing to do. Froppy is about to find out he has no.
Froppy,
they have
you
no
don't-
ZL. We haven't seen a single bomb chew yet in this seed, right?
No, we haven't.
So no dice at getting into cracked wall here, and maybe cheesing our way to 2 more checks here.
Poor
No,
Froppy.
Froppy
I-
did walk past the carpet salesman.
Yes.
Good abort, son.
Unfortunately, though, Froppy does something that a lot of us do, though. If you do dip Water Temple without ZL, you still automatically on autopilot go in. Oh yes, Sunsong Grave. We've not seen this yet from either runner.
Dark Link in chat. We all did it once. Once?
Yeah, once. Completely, only once.
Sunsong Grave, unfortunately, is not the answer. Let's see if South Hyrule is.
Yeah, have we seen South Hyrule?
We have not. It's gonna be interesting.
And it's
South
all bomb
Hyrule
locked.
seems to be progression items, and strength specifically, very often. Specifically on this year's scrub, for me.
Let's see if our Sphere Zero open grotto is a strength, like it normally is.
Losses Wath?
It's the second time seeing that.
It's not a
Rutos.
strength, but it is Ruto's
Oh, no.
letter that gives us job. Well, with the scale, we find one.
That's a bit concerning. It's both that and Boomerang with Sphere Zero.
Yeah, kind of like the game wants us to be in Jalu? Who knows?
I mean, it's the Fire Med.
No, we don't want to be in Jabu. The game might want us to be in Jabu. That's what I'm saying.
Imagine if that's where our light arrows are.
Ew.
Oh no.
Hyrule Field or South Field wasn't the answer. Where to now, Thunder?
She's probably gonna go town?
Yeah, looks like.
I
Why are
think
we
she
budget
should have
really?
left and gone valley. It would have been faster for her to exit the grotto and just backwalk from there. Unless this is faster.
I don't think so. She wants to go Boulder of Destiny and Tektide?
Possibly peek it.
Oh, might be Tektide on the way to Valley, though. Lap Dive is dead. It's our second copy of that one.
I think the only hint we're still missing is the 30 Skulls one.
Yup, that's correct.
We just probably sat there looking pretty in Valley. Because I think we've seen doubles of pretty much all hints right now.
A lot of them. Goron City Foolish could still be a double. Market Way of the Hero, we haven't seen the second one of. But yeah, a lot of doubles already around and out there. That is Bolero for Froppy. Not interested in picking up anything about that Fire Temple yet, though.
Looked like an arrow there at the bottom of Tektite?
Looked like something that Thunder was not interested in.
No. Thunder is playing this with what is logical at the moment. So she's narrowing it down to where a strength is guaranteed to be available. It's not very many checks, but they are all out of the way from each other checks. So who would you think is currently in the lead right now? Or at least has the potential of being further
good
ahead than the
question.
other?
So Thunder is sticking to logic a lot more and is has cleared a lot more of what is logically available. Froppy has a GTG on Thunder, basically.
Along with a water dip.
Yeah. I think overall, I would say Froppy is slightly ahead. It's not in the crate. Oh, chicken. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, that was so close. That chicken is frequently getting away from me.
tends to be all the time. This is definitely looking more and more like it's going to be a 30 skull seed.
Goals.
No strength.
Rupee.
So where's our strength?
At this point, where's our 30 skull hint? Back
Oh, wait. Catquay the hero. Can that remove 30 skulls as a hint?
No. And Kak is not Way of the Hero for the 30 skull item either, because 30 skulls is always in. Always in some place.
Oh no, I think I know where it is. I think you're supposed to buy a bean. And you're supposed to take it to Lake.
Oh!
Which, actually no, we shouldn't need to, because we've got Hookshot and Free Scarecrow. What am I talking about? I don't think we've seen Lake as an adult.
No, I don't think either of them... Well, Froppy has been to the lake, obviously, but hasn't done lake checks yet.
But we do have Free Scarecrow, so it could be.
Lake checks are a candidate. Thunder is gonna check 10 and 20 here. Those are candidates. Otherwise, I don't think there's much left logically in the seed.
It's either 20 or a fire dip.
Oh,
Or it is adult Lake.
I would hate if that strength is just sitting there right near Volvagia's door. That would be so mean.
Be mean, but it'd be happening.
Not fire, or fire is still foolish.
Oh yeah, foolish. No, yeah, fire is foolish, so it has to be on top of Lake then.
Frogs 1 could be it. Interesting, yeah.
Oh yes, true. Frogs 1.
Both runners have been to the river as adults. Thunder is on the way as child now, though, so we are
Yeah.
Frogs 1.
Even as commentators watching this, it's so hard to think of what's in logic, considering we have the information from Froppy and everything else, to try and figure out what is where.
Froppy has decided it's time to rush ice, by the way.
I don't know.
Logic be damned, it's a 50-50 that this is Epona's song. Well, which gives you logical access to GGG, and which Froppy doesn't particularly care about, but it is nice information. Also gives you access to
Goron Valley Foolish. That is our final Foolish, apparently.
Okay. That's a hint placement.
That is a very rude placement. Oh no.
That's too far left. How did that work? Okay.
Sometimes it just works like that.
It do. Alright. Here's Thunder checking Frogs 1. Froppy is at this point hoping for an item out of Logic. The song doesn't particularly help them either way. That's a stick on the iceberg. Item at the bottom of Icy Waters is a bloopy. And there's the string! Oh my gosh.
That is an awful place for our first strength. I think Froppy is going to hope for a strength, at least 1 or 2.
Anything out of Logic at this point. Thunder obviously is now headed into Forest because it's a required dungeon that she now can just do.
Well, as soon as she does that, she can then go back as child and get her ZL, so she can then go off and get in Logic, hopefully, Epona's in the tomb. I'm hoping beyond all hope for Thunder that Epona's is not locked here in Ice Caverns.
It could be, because we remember we do have Rudo's Letter and Boomerang both on Sphere 0 checks.
Yes, it is, but if that's the case, then Froppy is massively in the lead. I'm not too sure if Thunder knows how to reverse Wasteland. I know she has more experience over Froppy in tournaments, but I don't think she should be able... She might be able to do it considering her current issues with the controller.
Yeah, especially with the controller issues, that narrows her margin down.
Yeah.
Particularly.
Thunder hasn't seen the... I don't think she's seen the hammer hint, has she?
Whoa, good question. It's in Deku. Oh no, she has been to Deku Tree.
Oh no.
She will probably see it after Forest though.
Yeah, she'll go into Forest, she'll check the hints behind there. It is such a gamble, but hint stones are invaluable when it comes to figuring out your route.
Certainly. Let's see, Blue Rupee. Yeah, we already have, what was it, 4 keys at this point? Out of the 5 that are in Forest.
Yeah, we definitely have had 4 keys. So the rest should be items from this point. That being said, I don't think we've had boss key. Yeah, 1 small key, 1 boss key.
What the heck? Sorry. A fly just straight up landed on my glasses. That was kind of rude.
Okay, if you want to talk about insects being rude, on the way to work today, I cycled to work. I had a wasp hit me in the face and get stuck in the strap from my helmet between my face and the strap. That was not fun.
Anyway, back to the scene.
Yeah, not fun when you're going down the road. S for me in chat. No, I'm fine. I just pulled the strap so it just got blown away. I'd be interested to see what our forest waff is then. Oh no, we've already had that as magic, haven't we?
Yeah, it's most likely magic.
Then what could be required? I mean, Song of Time is definitely probably required for key logic.
Yeah, not just probably. Song of Time is definitely required
Yeah.
for GGG keys.
Which I think is a disadvantage for Froppy.
And as I said, so far, all 4 wasps that we got pointing us towards Shadow Temple.
Wait a second. Froppy, I know they saved when they went into the maze, but they continued going around the maze after they picked up the 2 keys.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then I think if they didn't scum after that, they might have potentially locked themselves into requiring a second strength. At least.
Oh, certainly.
Whilst Thunder only needs to complete this and do Shadow for Song of Time.
Oh. Good point. Yeah, that is the case.
It really does depend, though, on what happens from this point on.
That being said, we need a second strength. No, we don't need a second strength. We don't need to do spirit and
He has to do toilet, see if there's a key there. They still require at least another 2 keys. Because when they left GTG, they used all their keys, and they needed 2 more to reach center. So even if there is 1 key, they still need to get the second strength.
Well, that sucks for Froppy. Not gonna lie. Let's see.
Although am I being corrected in chat here? I mean, chat often corrects me about everything. It's definitely not a huge time sink, but it definitely does push towards one thing being required more than the other.
We had 4 keys outside of the maze without strength 2. We had 1 on left side maze, and we had 2 on the right side of the maze. If you have Song of Time, you don't need strength 2 in GTG.
Yeah.
Logically, you do it. Like center chest is still 9 key locked logically.
Ends on Skull Kid? Possible.
No, we had a Skull Kid hint. Oh, no, wait, never. We had a Skull Mask hint. Apologies.
I mean, I often mix the 2 up.
Yes, hi. I do that more often than I care to admit. Nice glitches jumps by Froppy here. Who needs bombs anyway?
Where was
Also-
Strength 1? Strength 1 was on Storms.
Just to note, Epona's was in the Ice Cavern.
Yeah. It was on Frogs in the Rain. It was Epona's in Ice Cavern. Oh no. Froppy has a speed advantage now.
Though, on the other hand, Thunder does have more required dungeons. Froppy, don't. Okay.
Now you can warp away. Just reminding everyone, if you leave after melting King Zora, before you hear the sound effect, when you go back, he will be frozen again.
And also, be careful. You can, in theory, walk through King Zora, but that is obviously forbidden under the Glitches rule set.
Yep.
Anyway, that is Thunder done with a pole loop in Forest Temple. Time to fight Meg.
I think Froppy's about to show us what could be on Big Post, because that is their final Way of the Hero item before they get magic that is from Forest Temple in Market.
Oh, good aiming.
Nice. I think if you walk through someone, you would be a bit traumatized. It'd be like when you walk into another player model, first person, and you can see the floating eyeballs in the back of the teeth.
Oh my gosh.
Do people remember the days of Assassin's Creed Unity when that came out?
I kinda do, and I kinda don't wanna.
Big Post is nothing. Okay, so bombs was 100% our Way of the Hero for Market.
So as I said, 4 out of the 5 Way of the Heroes that we've seen so far point towards Shadow Temple. Or rather, the 4 Way of the Heroes that we've resolved so far all point towards Shadow Temple one way or another. The bomb bag gave us access to hover boots in Dodongo's Cavern. Desert Colossus was Nocturne. Forest was Magic. And Kakariko had the hook shot. We get it, game! We're Song of Time locked.
It could be that Shadow is required just for a second strength.
Also certainly possible.
Like, if I was Froppy and I find a second strength in Shadow, I would be bailing before I got Song of Time.
Possibly, yeah.
That being said, though, we still have not seen our light arrows.
Though, if you're Froppy, you're not bailing before getting Song of Time. Because you might then end up in the unfortunate situation where Toilet is a key, and you just hate your life.
Oh, yeah. Froppy, I believe, is going to check South Hyrule Field and then go into Lake and check what's on top of the lab.
That's good. That's new information for us, and I'm certainly in favor of it. Froppy's about to get their strength 1, though. Might just be immediately warping to Forest Temple here.
Okay, so what do we know? We know where the scale is. We know where our hammer is. We do not know where Din's or light arrows are.
And we also have no clue about Longshot yet.
Oh, Longshot, I'm pretty sure is in Water Temple.
Yeah, there has... Yeah. Well, actually, I was wrong. I had... Like, in my head, there was a major item on South Hyrule, but I misremembered that was Strength 1. No, it was Rudo's Letter. Sigh. Okay,
And yes,
here's...
Iron Boots was located in GTG.
Here's a third stone for Thunder. Do you go Ganon's castle?
Oh, that is the other thing. I forgot that bridge opens after that.
But first, hints. That's gonna be good information for Thunder here. Getting the Megaton Hammer hint is so valuable for her. Don't just leave after one hint, Thunder, please.
No, I think she finds it easy to go from this side. I don't know. I honestly wouldn't know. If I was Thunder, even with getting that, I would probably, particularly after seeing that hint, head to GTG first.
I think that's likely, yeah. Thunder took a few moments to think there. Going child now.
Whilst Froppy catches up with Forest Temple.
Where is Thunder headed as child?
To get her ZL.
Oh right, yeah, has to be on OT at this point.
Yep.
Does she go back to Well? Full clear it at this point?
I think she'll probably Nocturne to go and get the song at least in the grave, and then go into Well from there.
Reasonable.
After all, Thunder still doesn't know where Iron Boots is. So for all she knows, it could still be down there.
Anyway, here is Zelda's Lullaby for Thunder.
Oh, as somebody points out, she can also use FW now whenever she wants.
Use that in Forest, but that has been redeemed, in theory, to sort of say. She's immediately going back adult. No Nocturne, no checking the
Well.
Bozo Spray, no checking the well.
I mean, it makes sense. She might head into Ice Cavern instead.
It's still four checks though.
But she can do Tomb as adult and then open it with the chest with fire arrows instead of using flame storage. Well, I'm just thinking now. Should we make a bet as to where we think Din's fire is?
That's certainly possible.
Which I've just realised, quite horribly, Din's fire could easily be in Water Temple.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I was so certain that Water Temple was like long shot. But it's like,
That would be hilarious though. Literally every single path pointing you to Shadow Temple in some way. There is Saria's song.
I don't think Thunder's particularly happy with that.
No.
Yeah, she's now gonna prelude. It's definitely not gonna be a well play, I don't think.
IGC or well? Sharking the Poe.
Oh no, it's faster for her to go this way to, River, so...
I think we might be headed for Gran's Castle though. Or not. Storm's getting a fairy?
Yeah? Oh, she gets 2 fairies, so put one in the bottle.
Those are super fairies, I don't think you can.
She wanted to up her magic.
Yep.
And not going into Ganon's, huh?
If she emptied the bottle, then the plan is to get Poes on the way, just to clear out the last wave of the hero check and market. Well, it's a small Poe, I think.
No, that is still a big Poe. And Thunder doing the Eponolus strat for it.
40% of the time, works every time. Oh, okay, that's how you can tell them apart. I think in the distance, I'm always having trouble telling small and big apart, but going backwards. That's a clear sign. Then it's interesting.
I think another way.
I'm going to assume Thunder is going to want to reverse here.
Yeah, I think she is.
So she's cleaning up her way of the hero location.
Oh, that
Yeah,
too.
she is.
Another difference I can tell between Big Poe and Little Poes is that the small Poes look like they have a pink tails on their hoods.
Oh, okay.
So small ones are twin peaks, and then the big Poes have just like one big peak on the top of their head. Also, get your guesses in for mini game. Last time it was left, right, right, right.
And I'm out immediately.
Ooh.
That confirms our way of the hero for Nocturne.
Oh, we've got several people out already. Unfortunately, nobody wins. So we have right, left.
Right, left, right. Right, left, right, right.
No winners today, unfortunately.
Right, left, right, right, right. No, C-Force just got it the wrong way round. Can you see?
Yeah. So close. See, if you were close, you just need to move the L along by 2.
Deadly Thunder, I am willing you to get some chews.
I don't think she'll get the chews. Okay, here comes a preference thing. Do you prefer crossing the wasteland during the day or at night?
During the day, for sure. So much clearer for me to see then.
See, I think it's the opposite way around for me. I prefer crossing at night.
There is Deadly Thunder getting some chews indeed.
Oh, we have the first person to get chews. Backwards walk of the thunder. Yes, there is a thing where at the center of the desert, if you back walk onto the ladder in the very middle, it will actually light up all of the posts. So if you're reverse wastelanding and you are not too sure on how to do it, or aren't comfortable with it, as long as you get to that point, just reverse yourself back into the ladder. It makes it so much more easier.
Can confirm.
Oh! Chews were in the Ice Cavern final chest.
Oh, hey.
So they both have chews. Okay. Froppy is still looking for their first strength, though. Whilst Thunder is currently playing a little bit of catch-up.
About to be disappointed that there is not a key available here on child's side.
An advantage I can see Thunder having is definitely the fact that they will have Aurora's Wind placed here before they leave.
Oh no, Froppy. Just walk up the line.
Yeah, Froppy unfortunately did not have magic, so they could not set Aurora's Wind in GTG.
That might work.
Ooh, hopefully.
Got it.
Nice.
That is an interesting way to set that up. I prefer to wait on the second blink for the chew here.
Well, against the wall.
Yeah,
Definitely.
against the wall.
I think depending on what Thunder does with her keys here will depend on who is more in the lead. After all, Thunder does have her ZL, so she can go further in towards Temple. But a lot of the required dungeons that are needed, she can just song away to. The only out of the way place really there is GTG, but if Froppy needs to go back there, they're going to use Epona's. Thunder just needs to use Minuet and head straight into a dungeon. When it comes to FWing, you probably want to save it for the chest. Or at least the center maze.
Yeah, I think you drop it here in GGG. In Guerrilla Training Grounds.
Yeah.
It is the most out of the way place to get to, especially for Thunder, who would need to reverse there again. But yeah, using Eponas to get there is also not quick.
No. I mean, it's only a minute, but it's still a minute. Right, Thunder's come this way round and has seen that there is a key.
To go to the left side then, and hope for the best, basically.
Froppy is now heading into the well. Probably now also following Thunder's lead in trying to figure out what was in logic. Having the advantage, though, of knowing that Valley is foolish. So even though Froppy's gone very far out of logic, they know that it has to be somewhere child-locked. So for Froppy at this point, I believe what they'll do is go into Well, and then probably into River. If not, they will minuet into Lost Woods, possibly. Particularly because I believe this is where the slingshot is.
Yeah, that was a slingshot in the well. Okay. Thunder with the recoil strats. Oh, almost getting pushed into the abyss here by the boulder.
Yep. Yeah, the music is pretty spooky in the well. It's a very sad nocturne, isn't it?
So, I think Thunder is making up a lot of time on Froppy here at the moment. Having Strength 1, having that Forest Temple completion. Oh. Immediately dipping out here? She has Zelda's Lullaby. She can just complete Way of the Hero Water if she wants to. Oh no, she's dropping the Furor's Wind here for...
She's probably dropping it in case of Strength 2.
In case of Strength 2, pull tab, but she is headed into Water Temple. With Zelda's Lullaby, she can clear all of it but Morpha.
Yeah, I think she's probably going to go into here hoping to at least find a Strength 2. It is a required dungeon, and at the very least, afterwards she can go back straight into GTG.
Yep.
And the best thing is, though, with where she's placed for her, she'll be right back to where she was when she left. I will say this is a very close race.
Yep. It's very different pathing by both runners.
One going out of logic, which is legal, one staying more in logic. Both have, as we've seen, the advantages and disadvantages. Froppy now chasing behind because, unfortunately, it looks like that strength does lock your other two strengths.
I did not know that central bow target was possible to even get started without playing ZL.
Oh, didn't you?
I didn't think about it. Now that I've seen it, it makes sense, but just like, oh, that's possible, I guess.
Yeah, it's just nice to get it set up while you're going through, because then you don't have to necessarily worry about it so much. Froppy's only advantage is that they've done ice. Yes, that is very much true.
So if Thunder just finds her boss key here, well, she can't quite beat Morpho with it.
It will come down to FW over Epona. That being said, Froppy has got the advantage of having cleared most of the adult dungeons as far as they can. They are a Forest Temple behind, but Thunder's now caught up to them in terms of Water Temple and exceeding them.
Because she's in here with ZL. Side hop over to Cracked Wall. That is a check that Froppy was unable to do.
I think Incoherent Thunder might end up going and doing ZL checks in well.
That would have been
Before
Froppy's
heading
second
to
small
ice.
key.
Yeah.
That could have given them so much more access to checks here in Water Temple. Had they just had a bomb chew somewhere from somewhere.
Hmm. There's a third key. Thunder opting not to do boss key chest.
Interesting.
I mean, to be fair, doing it this way, I can. Water Temple's definitely one of those odd temples to route around, isn't it?
So she doesn't have Song of Time, obviously, and wants to go Dragon Chest first, and then I guess Boss Key before heading to raise the water level again.
And they're trying to take advantage of the hitbox there.
Like so.
No, Thunder has not wasted her GTG keys. She, Faurora's win, ended straight after getting Iron Boots and came straight here into Water Temple.
Yep, and that is 4 small keys for Thunder.
Froppy is now, I believe, doing adult lake checks, which will be the first time we've seen them.
Yeah. New checks, yay.
I'm surprised they didn't stick it out as child. Did they think they've already done Frogs in the Rain?
Possibly. It's an out-of-the-way check. This is boss key for Thunder. No sign of our Way of the Hero yet, so obviously we're continuing.
Yeah, I mean,
2 checks.
To be fair to Froppy, it's the only check in River they've not seen, because they did go up River as adult, I believe.
2 checks we haven't seen yet, and I think Thunder has already done Compass Chest, actually. Oh, never mind, she hasn't.
No.
Where's that way? There's that way. Sammy Toucan is no more. So yeah, two checks we can't do in water right now. Logically, we can't do anything because those Iron Boots are out of logic as of for Thunder. Froppy has.
Technically, they are in logic. She does have Rutos.
Oh yeah,
it's
she does
just that she hasn't gone to Ice Cavern for opponents.
Okay, you're right. With a combined knowledge of Restream and chat, it is in logic.
But for Thunder, currently, it's not.
Still opting to not do the boss key loop. Or
I mean,
the boss key check.
To be fair, it wastes you a key. You're probably hoping that it's gonna be on Dark Link for boss key, aren't you?
You can just save scum it.
Yeah, but who's time to save scum? Oh, at this point, Thunder knows where opponents is, considering it's the only other check that's not hinted.
Who has time to save scum? Yeah.
People do out of habit, yep. Oh no!
What? What?
That's straight for the adult fishing!
Oh no!
Oh no! Okay, well.
That has been available 5 ever. What?
It's been available since we got the hookshot.
Hookshot was on Men on Roof, just sitting there.
So, let's see now. Strength's been hinted. It's not strength locked. It was hook. So we have 1 strength on Frogs in the Rain. Another on Adult Fishing. Froppy, I have no idea what they're doing.
So Storms was on Malin. Frogs in the Rain. Yeah, Storms was on Malin, and Ombag was on Child Shooting. So both of those are Sphere 0 checks. Frogs in the Rain is Sphere 1. Hookshot was on Man on Roof. Which is also Sphere 0. So Strength 2 is Sphere 1. Technically, I think going Adult or Child adds a sphere, so one of them is Sphere 1, one of them is Sphere 2, but early game.
Yeah, that's I'm kind of glad. It just means that our 2 runners have 2 different strengths, so whoever finds the others first, most likely Thunder.
I would say Thunder. There's no way Thunder is not doing fishing before she leaves the lake area. Yeah.
I mean, you never know. She might just, if she doesn't find Longshot in here, or if she finds nothing to do in here, she'll probably just head straight back over to GTG. Oh, this is a tense race.
Thunder, please don't leave before checking boss key.
We've been hoping for a while.
Key at this point.
No, it doesn't need to be key.
Because water key logic is a thing, and like I'm not good at it.
I don't even know who I would consider in the lead at the moment.
They've done such different routes. It's really difficult to determine. Yeah.
I mean, Froppy is behind by a child change and Water Temple.
Froppy does need to finish Forest Temple though, and that is another.
They need to finish Forest Temple. They need to catch up, but they are an Ice Cavern ahead, along with Epona. Oh god.
Oh god.
A long shot. It is Way of the Hero for long shot.
Oh my god. Okay.
Again, I would like to point out how absolutely awful Water Temple Way of the Hero is, because it's nearly always, in my experience, a strength or the long shot. Because rude.
Also need to emphasize,
Vanilla.
This means the Iron Boots were not DLC this seed. I am very sorry to say that to my friend Jackstronomy.
They were not DLC. It was also vanilla long shot. Oh. Well, whilst Thunder is fighting Morpher, I just want to take the time to shout out our trackers, being Goldfish and Siberian, and also our lovely runners today, being DeadlyThunder and Froppy. Our runners are putting on an excellent show in displaying 2 different types of routing. Our trackers are doing an excellent job of keeping track of all the items for us to truly piece together this. And also for my co-commentator today, Tobias.
And my wonderful co-commentator, Kari. As well as our restreamer, Endels.
Without all these people coming together, we would not be able to present a restream here for everyone here to enjoy.
Okay, so it was Way of the Hero for Longshot. No idea where Dins is. No idea where,
We're still missing one check, though, in Water Temple, which I don't know is confirmed to be a key.
Morpha had a blue piece, so I think it has to be the key.
Has to be the key. Yeah.
No, there's yeah, Morpha was a blue piece. It has to be. No, it has to be.
Yeah, it is the key.
Okay, let's see. Shoot the sun.
It is the claim check.
Yeah.
That
which
was
we have
hinted
zero
earlier.
intel about. And then Thunder. Please don't just leave here.
Please go and do your adult fishing.
If she does, I think she's ahead by a comfortable margin. Because that means she will be able to get the hammer from GTG. She will... Oh, right. If she does that, she will actually... Oh,
Oh, where
Thunder,
is she going?
please.
No, he's...
She's
What?
headed back into water for her Ferrari's wind.
Rather than swim, just play a song. And she's doing the fishing?
She's
Still?
doing fishing. She is doing fishing.
She's just... Oh, I see. Oh,
With
this
that,
is...
that is Thunder in glow mode.
That is some pretty intense routing of doing it this way.
We're saving I don't know how many seconds here. But, yeah, that is Thunder in, well, not glow mode, not no mode, but some kind of mode. We know that she will have enough keys to get to the center of GTG, getting her hammer, at which point she will only need to do Fire Temple for as long as it takes to get to Volvagia.
I'm just gobsmacked by the big brain it was just to check for free Scarecrow on the Sun Song, Shoot the Sun check. And just to walk back over there, hit the stone so the level would lower because it's faster to backwalk than it is to swim. Oh. We definitely do need Dins. Dins is the... Well, Nocturne is the only unfulfilled way of the hero.
Yeah, true, but again, if Toilet is a key, there are four chances and 2 keys need to be acquired between those 2 chests.
Everything's been pointing to well.
If Toilet is a key.
Sorry. Well, everything's been pointing to Shadow. We need to go to Shadow Temple for a reason. And I'll be honest, that's looking more likely to be for lights.
I would much rather learn that from Ganondorf than just blindly going in there. Or what at this point, to me, seems like mostly GGG key logic.
Where is the crow?
Nowhere to be seen until it kicks us off the ladder, of course. There it is!
There it is!
Oh, that is so rude!
Oh, she was
But I
waiting
think
for it for so
Thunder-
long.
I think Thunder has seen what she needed to see. She did see the item.
Yeah. Oh my god. As Froppy is doing a great job of just using the hook shot to hit Meg.
It is marginally faster, I think.
Yep. Oh. I think Thunder's double checking the boss key before she throws out.
Yep. At this point, I don't blame her. She wants to be very sure that she's not leaving a Woth item here behind here.
Yeah. Oh boy.
If we counted keys correctly, it's just gonna be the final key. But that's... We did count keys correctly. Yay!
We can
Get that
count!
Boros wind out. Up to 5. Alright. Push that block, push the button, more importantly. And let's see if we are...
Oh, Fun's realised
locked
she's
out
not
of
pressed it. I mean, Froppy, I feel like after they get ZL, they're only going to be a water temple behind.
Come
that
on,
being-
B2 keys.
But they also haven't got FW because they didn't have magic at the time they were in GTG. Oh.
1 key.
I feel like this might end up coming down to Dins.
We'll see. There's 2 more chances for there to be another key in here. If so, Thunder is fine, though she doesn't know it yet. 1 more chance for another key.
Oh.
Good. We are good. That is enough to reach the Megaton Hammer. Thunder is in glow mode, though she doesn't know it yet.
Yeah.
That was a bit of tension there.
Do we want to have a bet as to where our light arrows are?
I think we do.
I know we can probably check Gannon's to find out where, but...
Well, that's still a few minutes away. So let us bet. That's a great clip, pepperoni. And happy 2 hours, everyone.
Be 2 hours. You know, this scene, every time we think one person is ahead and the other quickly catches up, so I don't want to call anything yet. It's strongly implying that Thunder is currently in the lead, just with how they've set this up.
I would say
But
Thunder is quite definitely in the lead at this point.
at this
But-
point, Thunder is in the lead. On the other hand, Froppy can easily catch up.
You know what would be the worst thing for Ganon to say, actually, in terms of light arrows? Gerudo Training Ground.
Oh, fuck yeah. Also, thank you, Kawari, for the raid of
Hi,
people.
Kawari and friends.
Everyone get your Deku soldiers in chat.
Did she save just then?
I think she did.
Either way, she will have enough keys. Just realized. No, you did not miss a river dead in Siberian. That would be equally terrible. The only thing that makes the GTG just ever so slightly more terrible is just that you need to ride over there on Epona, or you need to reverse Wasteland or something.
Oh dear. Froppy, we do not want to see them go back adult immediately. We want to see them go river to get their second strength. That is the only thing I can see right now that can potentially give them a chance of catching up to Thunder. Unless there is another strength in Ganon's.
Which is possible. That is Thunder's neighbor's love.
I mean, it definitely would be wild, but it would be their final child check that is not hinted that they can do. That isn't, sorry, is locked. Oh, yeah, they're probably going to pick up their Sarias now.
Here's a Megaton Hammer for Thunder. Boleroing immediately, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Off to the crater, into Fire Temple. Let's see how far we need to climb.
Froppy, rushing back into well. I was honestly not expecting this.
Well, they do have ZL now, and that is 4 more checks to do. Which, in terms of density as child, right now isn't too bad.
Yes, but they do have a Way of the Hero water temple that they can now start tackling.
You have a point. But they probably want to just be done with being a child.
Very
I
true.
guess.
So it'll probably be this and Frog's one if they remember.
Mm-hmm.
The other option as well is light the torches in Domain. Oh god, can you imagine if Din's in Domain? You would have found that if you tried to go ice caverns logically. Oh, that'd be evil.
Here's another bow. Free the Gorons!
We've already know what all the items are from Water Temple after Thunderfall cleared it.
Not quite. We have learned that River Chest is the final item. That's also why Thunder went and checked the boss key. She wanted to know, is my final item locked behind Song of Time? I learned that from chat. I didn't think about that myself. There's your only small key.
Thunder from this will be able to go. Considering Nocturne was Way of the Hero, light arrows have to be locked in either Shadow Temple or locked behind Song of Time. So probably in Toilet.
So both
or
of
possibly light trials with strength 3 being locked in Shadow or well.
Don't speak it into existence, please. But yes, that is absolutely possible. Both of the checks in Big Lava Room need to be keys at this point for us to progress any further, so... Yay, we're
Goldfish
climbing.
is telling me Nocturne is worth for Song of Time for Hammer. Yes, but we still haven't found Din's. Yes, that is true. Din's could be sitting in spirit. That's another thing we're not thinking about.
There's so much available now that we don't want to think about. Spirit would be kind, because then we could just... that we could full clear. There's our boss key. Safe warp. That's the other option. Volvagia has the key. This is all locations reachable. It doesn't mean that we need to do them before we reach the boss.
Dins could also be higher up in Fire Temple.
Certainly.
Oh yeah, Fire Foolish. Everyone keeps pointing out to me, Fire Foolish! I keep forgetting.
It was literally the first or second hint we got here. It's,
Look, I
it's
may
easy
have
enough to forget.
I may have 3 monitors and Gossip Stone Tracker is taking up one of them, but it's on a side monitor, so I'm not paying much attention to it.
I mean, same here. I have my item tracking spreadsheet on the left side here, but do I need to look at that? There's interesting moving pictures in the middle of the screen, and there's a chat that tells me what I get wrong on the right.
Who needs Gossip Stone Tracker? Well, we have to keep an eye on our own hints. We've got other people to do that for us.
Right? We have people to do our bidding.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Fair.
I mean, let's be honest here. We are at Andal's mercy. If Andal's was not restreaming this race and our 2 runners hadn't agreed for this to be restreamed, then we would not be sitting here right now. Hey Tobias, this is the bit where you need to be groveling as well.
Did I just see a Dilbert comic appear on the stream?
Hmm. Possibly.
Wow.
Wow.
That is certainly something. Anyway,
Fun.
with Wolvagia.
Thunder is cleared. She now has everything she needs to prelude and find out exactly where her light arrows are.
Yeah, one more check though. We're not leaving that ferry behind. Maybe not even leaving the second ferry up top and Bigoron behind here.
Yep.
Just a bit of a defensive play. I don't mind it. It's not here.
Oh, also handing this in.
Yeah, as I said, going up to the other ferry in Bigoron.
As Felix pointing out, Season 1 Deep Fire, how we don't miss it.
I mean, there.
I mean, isn't Deep Fire technically lens locked?
No.
Question mark, question mark.
I have not yet gone to the point in my head where you reach that conclusion.
I don't know either. I know that there are a lot of stupid things that are locked by a lens, and I couldn't remember if fire was one of the stupid things locked by it. For example, the switch in the strength room in GTG is lens locked. If you want that button, you did require lens for it.
Anyway, here's our boss key for Ganon's castle. We are going.
Yes, whatever you do, do not save scum there before you get your key.
Yep.
Many people have softlock there. Don't do it. You can warp away. Do not save quit.
You will literally destroy your save game. You will not be able to complete this seed. It's a forfeit at that point.
Yep.
It's not a fair play agreement call either, because It's a known soft block. Here we go into Ganon's castle. Obviously straight up the tower to see if light arrows... Oh, where our light arrows are.
I mean, I would rather at this point find out, because at the very least it can solve why on earth Nocturne is Way of the Hero. As Isla is pointing out in chat, hey, could you wait 2 hours so I can redo the seeds?
And we have a bet open until...
Oh.
Be very quick about that, chat. Where do you think those light arrows are? You have about... obviously, until Thunder opens Ganon's boss door and finds out. 2 minutes-ish?
I'm gonna go light trial, third chest on the right.
Oh boy.
Where are you betting?
Well, Big Noober was quicker than I am, so I'm gonna change mine.
Toilets! Where in the world are your light arrows? And there's Din's Fire, invalidation chest. Because
What?
Why not?
Excuse you, game? What?
We're validating the seed!
That just made it a lot more likely that those light arrows are sitting somewhere in shadow.
And here we thought there would be a roulette. Nope.
No.
I feel very sorry for Froppy right now. They're doing an excellent job of catching up. Unfortunately, they missed the jump to get to the switch to raise the water level.
Alright, one more staircase for you to bet, chat.
Sea Shanty 2?
From what game, Shawty? RuneScape. I would
Huh.
know.
You know what I would like to hear as music in ZL? The song from Monkey Island 3. The one where all your crew's rhyming away.
Monkey Island just had so many great songs. Let's find out where those light arrows are. Bets closed.
A pirate I was meant to...
IGC! Oh boy.
Oh boy!
Oh boy.
Oh boy! Inside my castle! My light arrow... My light trial is looking a bit more prominent now.
Yes. So half of the checks in Ganon's castle are in Light Trial. We've already seen one. So there are now... Oh, there they are. Okay. Phew.
Oh, we also have predictions of whether or not it was dungeon or overworld via light arrows being resolved, with the winner, dungeons, having a win.
I mean, that's kind of anticlimactic, to be sure, but hey.
I mean, at the time, we did have more for overworld than we did dungeons. So...
We were the light arrows.
Forest Trial.
Forest Trial.
Wait, they were in Forest Trial? What?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so who was the winner of the bet?
Good question. Do we have a winner? Did
one person saying Shadow Trial, and 1, 2, 3 people saying light trial. So I'd say it's
I would probably give it more to the shadow because it's closer.
It's also not strength 3 locked.
Yep.
true.
And it's just one winner then. So congratulations to our winner when the command decides to works.
Scrubs Butler, please.
It's going
And
no.
Freebie for Thunder here. Getting that last hit in on Ganondorf.
Oh, it was winner. Sorry.
Oh. The winner being Sonica Pika.
I need to press the button.
Oh.
Scrubs Butler doesn't want to close the bet.
I did.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
The
The
butler
robot
has,
uprising is upon us.
the bot has become sentient. No one wins. Sea Falcon. That's right. Sea Force. Yeah, sorry. Sea Falcon. Sea Force. Well done on putting Shadow 2.
Oh, nice. Froppy almost got the quick pull there. Someone's been practicing more for fights.
I mean, it's a difficult fight. Yeah. Now Thunder's entering the second stage of Ganon's fight.
Time to make us some bacon.
Ah.
We're already in the
So
slicing and
wait,
dicing
what
part.
was Nocturne?
Song of
what was-
Time. Song of Time. There were two keys on the right side of the GTG maze, and that is all it took. That is all that Nocturne was Way of the Hero for, was completing Shadow to get Song of Time.
But because of the fact there were 2 strings available, technically we didn't need it because strength 2.
Yeah, exactly. But logically, the GTG center set chest is 9 key locked, and obviously, so you need the 2 keys
yes.
on the right side of the maze, and that means your Song of Time locked.
So, which key logic do you think makes more sense? Spirit key logic or GTG key logic?
GTG key logic by a mile, by a country mile. Get your GGs in chat for Deadly Thunder winning here with a time of 2 hours, 21 minutes, and 23 seconds. GGs.
23? I
Yep.
think you mean... Oh god, wow.
Timer on the restream is a few seconds ahead.
I think Froppy's now seen that as well.
Froppy has, yep.
Yeah. With our runners doing an excellent job. Froppy still opting to continue on with the seed. Probably looking for their strength too. If anyone in chat has any questions for either of our runners, should they decide to join, feel free to put them in chat now and then we can ask them your questions.
Mm-hmm. Deadly Thunder is going to be right here with us in a moment.
Welcome.
And there she is.
Hello.
Welcome in,
Jeez.
Thunder. GG. How are you feeling?
I can't lie. The last 20 minutes, I was just nerves. I was like, okay, right. Water. I found irons. Do I stay in GTG? Or do I just go to Way of the Hero Water? You know what? I have Forest Wind. Let's go Way of the Hero Water.
Do you want to know what the turning point is for you winning in this seed?
Ice Cavern? I don't know.
No, it was you finding your second strength on adult fishing. Froppy
Right.
has not done Frogs in the Rain for the strength, so they're still on 1 strength currently, and they are in Ganon's right now. And they have not done Fire Temple yet. They were in GTG long before you. They'd already dipped. Water Temple had done Ice before they even had gone back looking for it. By the time you had started finishing up your hunt for Strength 1 as a child.
Yeah, that's Strength 1. It was actually a 50-50 to be honest. I was either going to go to Adult Late or just, finish up the child checks that I had. And I figured, you know what, I'm child, might as well just finish up what I've got, hand in 20. And then, if it's not there, maybe do some sneaky shenanigans of going into Domain. And, Strength Bombs there. I was like, okay, I'm done. Goodbye. I did not want anything to do with, So, Kari, you know this. I was practicing getting in with the chicken.
Yep.
And, I was less than successful on, a couple of my practice seats are going in, so I didn't want to actually do it in a race. So I was very thankful for Strength being there.
I'm very much aware, yeah.
Yeah. I figured the is it magic? I guess Song of Time or whatever was needed because logically you can't get to the center without
9 keys, yeah.
9 keys. So you needed, I think, the magic or something or other.
Yeah, you needed the magic to get in there. You also needed Nocturne.
That was it, Nocturne.
Yeah.
Nocturne Way of the Hero because of, I'm gonna guess just purely for key logic for GTG.
Yeah,
Yes, correct.
this seed was literally just pointing you towards, right, you know Shadow, you should really do Shadow. You really want to do Shadow. And
4
as
out
per
of the 5
usual...
Way of the Heroes were pointing at Shadow.
Yeah.
Magic, Nocturne, and Bumbag all were pointing at Shadow Temple.
Yeah, you know what I said to that?
Just-
F that?
Yeah.
I feel like this seed is going back to the old days where you used to have a useless waff hint pointing towards your lens.
God forbid.
Back in the old days.
Back in my day. I'm very thankful that lens is not like that now.
How did you feel about your Way of the Hero long shot in water?
What are you doing here? I was like, what are you doing here?
What did you think it was?
Honestly, Strength 2. Or
Fair.
something like a Strength in Water Temple, which helped towards the keys for Hammer, I guess. To be honest, I don't know what I was expecting. Half of me was expecting Dins to show up.
Yeah, to be
Like-
quite honest, we were very ready on Restream for that to just be Dins. To complete the all Way of the Heroes are pointing to Shadow Temple
Shadow.
bingo.
I was
we were
very
not
scared, though.
we were not expecting light arrows to appear in where it did.
I
we
was
were
panicking.
fully prepared for it to be in light trial.
I was panicking. I was like, no, 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 no. God damn it, don't make me do it. Because I still hadn't done like most of the game. I didn't do Spirit, I didn't do Ice. I didn't even get Epona, which was in Ice in the end. Didn't do Shadow. There's a lot of stuff that it could have just bitten me.
Oh yeah, Froppy did at some point go to Ice Cavern.
They did. They got their opponent there. They did that not long after doing ice water temple dip. They didn't have any chews though, because another advantage you had over them is that you had gone into Forest Temple and you had your magic, so you could have FW'd in GTG. Froppy didn't have that, and they'd already gone through all of GTG.
Right.
As far as they could go without the strength 2.
That was another thing as well. I wasn't expecting magic. I was actually expecting strength 1 to be in Forest.
And unfortunately, we're watching this in restream. Froppy is currently taking the bent 8 and now heading into Shadow.
Oh no.
Yeah, hook, line, and sinker. That's...
Wait, hold on a second. There might be a strength upgrade in there. We never know.
certainly possible.
If there
Very
is a
possible.
if there is a strength in there, then yeah, not turn away the hero for a strength upgrade.
Oh, I wonder if it's going to be in first 2 chests. I mean, I'm glad that Froppy is running through this still just to answer that burning question for us.
Yeah, but Nocturne Wave the hero for a strength upgrade isn't possible. Have 2 strengths in logic, or in Sphere 1 and 2 respectively.
Let it happen.
Let it happen.
Let it happen. Let Froppy finish.
I want Froppy to finish, absolutely. It's not going to be a Wave the hero hint that makes them finish yet.
No, unfortunately. But how do you feel having won your first match in the brackets?
Honestly, I wasn't going into this super confident. Like, as you guys probably are aware, I haven't played anything in a while. Like, I haven't done I haven't joined many races, mainly because of work, and I was feeling like I felt overhyped. Overhyped. I honestly thought I was gonna go crash in 0-2 just because of I can see how much work Froppy for instance has put in. Like everyone else in the group, like Lee, Goombill, Ketchup, they've all put in such massive work over like in between seasons, and I feel like I haven't really done as much. So honestly, to get a win it feels good when I'm comparing myself to everyone else in that regard.
Fair enough. I mean, you've also got experience with Challenge Cup as well, though, haven't you?
Yeah, well, as much as Challenge Cup was, I did go crashing out in groups, but I did in fact make Challenge Cup. The Challenge Cup it helped giving me the tournament experience, because there's a lot of people in Challenge Cup or in the Challenge Cup bracket. So I think it just comes down to experience. Like when everyone gets a lot more experience, they're just going to be really good.
I mean, we've already seen that the amount of qualifier points it takes to qualify or to end up in higher brackets definitely jumped up this season.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Like, I was really, really happy. And I was really happy that Blue got top seed. Like, Blue I haven't actually seen in a while. But the fact like Bolero champion, top seed now. There's like, again, I'm gonna go back to the Minuet. the Minuet runners from last season in the top seed. Like the top bracket is just, it goes to show how much everyone's just improved and how the skill level has just risen.
It's amazing.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
So this was, I think, if I see this, if I read the challenge right, the first match played in Group Requiem.
I believe there was a match played. Well, it'd be this morning. Like this morning for us. I think it was Triple versus Google.
If so, we're not gonna spoil it on this stream. I think we will want to keep to the 24-hour rules in that case. It's not showing up in the challenge, so I'm
not
sure.
yet.
But it's okay because I can see. I can see. Hi, Dribble. I'd like to point out with Challenge Cup there were a lot of drops, and I made it in because several people dropped out. I'd like to make that very clear.
You are a
Yeah.
Challenge Cup runner.
Oh
The,
god.
the only reason you didn't make it into Scrubs last season is, as we mentioned at the start, was because of the fact of we had so many people participating and you were only 13 points over.
Yeah, you overqualified.
Yeah, I overqualified. That's right. And
I think we worked out if you hadn't have done 2 extra seeds, you would have been quite securely in Prelude as well.
yeah, actually, I think I might have taken your spot in Prelude. Now I
Yeah,
think about
exactly.
it.
And
gold,
There's
there
the
it
strength
is.
upgrade.
There we go. Strength and shadow.
First
we
strike. Come on, Froppy.
Oh,
Froppy, you can do this. I think you should go there. I think you should really, really just use a Poda.
Oh wait a second. Did Froppy see the Megaton Hammer hint?
Yeah,
yes, they did.
they had
Okay.
it long before you because they went into Deku Tree not knowing what
Oh.
it was.
Oh,
And they
Yeah.
had the foolish hint, which is one of the questions I wanted to ask them is like, why did you do Deku when you had the Deku Tree foolish?
I mean, Deku, even if it's foolish, Deku's still a good play to do. It's quick. It's got skulls in it. So
Yeah, but
I can
then
understand.
you just climb to the top and jump to the bottom and don't do all the checks in between.
Yeah, but Froppy was doing all the checks.
So the Deku Tree Foolish hints when Kak opened Grotto and Zora's River Upper, and I think we actually determined that when they did Deku Tree, they had neither of those hints seen. So
Right.
They did CAC before they did Deku Tree.
yes, but they didn't check Rufio or Open Grotto.
Oh
They
yes,
just-
true. True.
I'm very happy I did Rufio as child. I thought about bathing.
Can confirm.
Yeah, plus as well it could have had BGS or choose.
Yeah, true. True. I think I was a bit annoyed that I bought the choose, yet found choose immediately after on top of Fortress.
It's always how it is though.
Absolutely, though. On the other hand, Froppy ended up unable to... Oh gosh, yes. Froppy ended up unable to get the cracked wall chest in Water Temple when they dipped it,
Right.
because they didn't
Oh.
have choose. Had they had that, they would have had 2 keys and would have been able to do Dark Link.
Did they not have a bomb bag or hover bits at that time?
I think they did, but they
Yes.
weren't able to. They didn't have ZL though, so they weren't able to
Oh. of
lower
course,
the
yeah.
water. But the second the crack wall chest had another small key, and they would have been able to do Dark Link with the small keys that they had at that point, which would have given them long shot, which would have put this seed on a very different trajectory.
Hmm.
Yeah, because that when I saw the long shot and wave the hero water, I was like, why didn't I do this earlier? Why didn't I just go to G2G earlier?
To be fair, if you had done, you would have been in a very similar situation to Froppy, who went to GTG as soon as they could reverse Wasteland nearly. But that
yeah.
was before they dipped Forest.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was very fortunate finding the bow, by the way, because I would not have dipped Forest had I not found the bow.
Yeah, you found your bow in
DMT
Storm's Grotto
Storms.
and DMT. Yeah.
Yeah, but I've just... If I not found that there, I definitely would have left Forest for a bit. Because I know me. There's no way I'm going in there with just a hook shot.
So I'm looking at your potential opponents.
Uh-huh.
Your potential opponent will be either Triple or Goombill. Who Who would you rather go up against?
It's not a question of who I'd rather go up against.
Who do
They're
you dread more?
who do I dread more? To be honest, I think they both got their the dread factor, I guess. Goombill, Minuet, last season has massively improved to the point they're in the top bracket. You can only get here if you put in a lot of work, and to be honest, hard work is what it's how you get better. So there's that to it, but also Triple's an unknown entity. Like, I've never seen Triple play. I've never seen, I haven't even heard of them before Scrubs. So I think that unknown factor is also quite scary. So all in all, I think I don't have a person who I'd rather play against, but depending on who I get is, it's going to be a great match regardless.
100%. Now we're just all sat here wanting Froppy to finish this now. As soon as they get their hammer, they are in go.
You know what? I give props to Froppy, for
Continuing on.
Yeah.
And there they are with their hammer.
Luckily, they don't have to go far. So that's a nice hammer too.
It is a nice hammer. They have a lot of black and gold theme, but they've also got green and yellow.
Green and yellow. I also like the fact that their silver gauntlets are just the gold gauntlets.
Yep.
So anyone that's not paying attention will be like, the Froppy's got golds. No.
I mean, they're gold with a green emerald, so they're keeping in theme.
Overall, though,
that.
top tier color scheme. A+.
Definitely is. I would definitely recommend it. It gives me very Jet Set Radio beat vibes. Who, speaking of which, I have recently bought the rubber ducky of. Just because.
Just because, I like that.
I mean, I have a Spyro ducky, I have Moneybags ducky. All the duckies.
Quack.
Quack.
It's quack.
Yeah, because I'm just quackers.
Also, I should have asked this, but where was BGS?
Froppy found it. It was in Spirit Trial.
Yes.
The Spirit Trial.
Yes.
That would have been useful to have. Had I, not forgotten that it Freestone Bridge.
Whilst we whilst Froppy is finishing up Fire Temple, huge shout out again to our runners, being DeadlyThunder, who's here with us in the VC. Also, Froppy, who is still running the seed, giving us some answers to some of these burning questions as to where BGS is and where our third strength is. Also, huge shout out to our trackers, being Goldfish and Siberian. Both of these two have done an excellent job keeping track of everything, making sure everything has been up to date, even after the race is over. Also, shout out to my co-commentator Tobias.
And to my co-commentator Kari.
And a huge shout out to our restreamer today, Andals.
Oh!
I would like to know, where in the world were Scales?
Well, we know where one is.
Right hand.
Yeah, that's
is
true.
One.
Colossus' right hand.
I suppose. Shadow.
Light Trials, Yeet Rock, Further in Shadow, Spirit, Deep Fire.
None of us went this. Oh, Fire's Foolish. Speaking of that.
It's been a running joke this whole seed that both of us commentators frequently forget that Fire is foolish.
But we did need Scale, so Scale could still be there, even if it's foolish.
No.
Wait, it can't?
No, scale locks a check. Lap dive.
This
But
isn't
it's begin
MM.
to dead.
This isn't MM.
My mind is blown. I did
Basically,
not know that.
I mean, regardless, they unlock checks. So unless one scale directly unlocks locks the other, and somehow that scale locks the hammer, then maybe. But no, just no.
Not in this world.
Not in this world.
Hey, Thunder, can you do me a favor? Load up the seed. Go check left hand for the gold scale.
Oh, you know what? You're very fortunate that I haven't,
Close the seed.
I haven't closed the seed yet. I haven't entered stream. I haven't done anything like that. Oh, even better. You know what? My stream will just have human Tobias talking. I'm muting my mic.
Oh dear. So Thunder just generously checking a few things. There is a world where scale could be in Foolish File.
That there is.
Apparently.
No, scale can't be foolish.
Oh wait, we don't have Yeah. No scales.
It's all locations reachable. It can't be. But that being said,
Deep fire, deep fire.
no.
No! Stop it! You're a bad influence. Stop.
Cluck.
Also, can I just appreciate 5 chickens?
5 chickens. Should be 7. But
Shout
we
outs
will
to
accept
three.
5.
Shoutouts to 3 chickens in what was it, League?
I don't think League ever had 3 chickens.
Oh no, it was Triforce Blitz. Never mind. My brain still goes, ooh, big chest, by the way.
Exactly. you know how much it took me to not skip any chest that was small. I was like, hold on, wait a second. This isn't League. Oh.
No, because this isn't the only tournament you're in right now. I think you're practicing for the multi-world tournament, aren't you?
I am, yeah. Shout out to the teammates.
Shout out also to Froppy, who has just finished Volvagia here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They smacked the vag.
No. Stop it.
See, Kari gets to make those kind of jokes. It's my first ever time on commentating here on Scrub Central, so I'm not doing that.
I'm staff. What are they gonna do? Demote me?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, they will.
Goldfish.
They will.
Goldfish. Oh, yeah. Oh, even better. My co-op partner and multiple teammates, Sean and Trent. Trent. You can do something about this behaviour.
You cannot stop the way of the cluck.
Yes, we can. Can someone just kick her? I think that will stop her.
I do apologise to all our viewers.
No, you don't.
You're right, I don't, but I'm trying to save face here.
There we go. They're both in spirit.
Are they?
Yeah, they're both
What?
in spirit. Look at.
Oh god!
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh god, hold on. No, goldfish, don't remove me from that. I'll put myself back in. So, 2 scales in spirit.
Scale temple.
Well, we're certainly scaling up how much spirit this stream has.
Can we hunt for the 3 skull hint? Can you check back Lake back, maybe?
Yeah, hold on. You know what? I can even do better. How many scores am I at?
I think you're at 20.
23. Give me a second. I will do this. Also, what am I doing? I will do this, but what exactly am I doing again?
We are hunting for the 30 skulls.
I'll.
When you can just collect 30 skulls, I guess.
Yeah, let's get a 30, guys. Let's just do it.
So Froppy has made it to the Spice Girls, so you have about another 5 minutes.
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls? What?
Salt, pepper.
Oh no.
No.
That's, you know what? That's borderline. That's actually on the same level as Kari. Right?
Shoutouts
Shoutouts
to Benji Reese who came up with that one. Look, the Iron Knuckles are cursed Gerudo. Gerudo are canonically all women. Salt and Pepper are the Spice Girls.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to point this out. Oh, salt and pepper is not spice. They're not spices. They are seasonings. So they are the season sisters.
How do you know that I find pepper
Acceptable.
spicy? So I'll accept. I'll like spice.
Spot the British person.
Look.
We're both British. Oh god. Right, so which of the Spice Girls would they be then? I know you're saying salt and pepper, but is one posh spice, sporty spice?
Scary spice for sure.
Yeah, one of
Yes.
them's scary spice.
Vote Pepper for Scary Spice.
So who would salt then be?
I don't know.
Petition to make them
Probably-
both scary spice.
One scary part. I think the other should be posh spice just because she is pretty salty in IRL.
Oh. Made
Wait.
us- oh. Hold
This
on.
is getting out of hand.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, can we do the one cycle Ganons? Oh,
Yeah,
just...
I apologize. My Ganondorf was atrocious. I was like, oh, I didn't one cycle. Oh, I didn't two cycle. Oh, I got knocked off.
Look,
We all have those days, okay? You're fine.
my reaction to a Ganon fight where I don't get knocked off the platform is good enough.
It's not like you did anything similar to what Froppy did, which is play ZL when you haven't got ZL in Water Temple.
Okay, yeah, you know what? That's the sole reason I decided to, go immediately child.
It's not
Because
like we've all done that at least once.
No, I definitely. It's not like I don't trust myself. Absolutely not.
It's not like we haven't all done it before.
I like though. Someone in chat said we all did that once, and everyone in chat was basically like, "Yeah, right."
Once.
Once. 27.
Chat are very much self-aware. We know what we are.
Froppy made it to Ganon.
Come on, Froppy!
And it's a race to the finish line for our runners here. What will happen first? Thunder finds 30 skulls or Froppy beats Ganon?
Oh, 2 more skulls.
Probably Froppy beats Ganon. Even though I know there's 2 skulls I'm getting.
Phase 1 is down.
Oh, now we're in phase 2.
I'm gonna get to like 29 skulls by the time Froppy finishes.
That is phase 2 of Ganon down. All that's left to do is for Zelda to hit him with the heat of 1,000 suns.
It's 1,000 suns.
And get your GGs in chat for Froppy, who has just finished with a time, or is about to finish rather, with a time of 2 hours 52 minutes and 44 seconds.
GG's!
GG's Froppy!
Congratulations! Now we just need Thunder to get her 30th skull.
I would actually laugh if this was like magic or something. Actually, no, I don't think it can be. Can't be magic.
Yeah, it was a way of the hero magic, so...
What could this be?
Hmm. Oh.
Alright. We're at 30.
Dun 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 dun.
GG Froppy in chat, who
GG's.
unfortunately cannot
Froppy.
join us in the VC. You did an excellent job. Is there anything you desire to know about this seed? Bombs! Okay,
Okay.
so we still don't know where the 30 hints were.
I'm gonna bet one of them's at back of lake.
Probably.
Anyway, yeah, welcome in, Froppy and friends. GG's, Froppy, for a
Excellent show
excellent
of the
second
race.
place. Excellent showing.
You both did very different routings. Unfortunately, you did miss a strength on Frogs in the Rain, which you had access to with Storms. Shadow, we have discovered, is basically a bait and only for key logic for GTG.
Mm-hmm. Never mind 4 of the 5 wave the heroes pointing there.
Don't worry, it happens to all of us.
I was gonna say for me it was a 50-50 actually to get the strength on what's that check called? Adult fishing, or to go and clean up the in logic child checks I had.
Yes,
I just chose to clean up the in logic child checks I had.
you were very much in the lead, but because Fonda decided to stick with what was in logic first, she found that she was strength locked in Forest Temple, and as such found her strength one as child first, and then after completing Forest Temple and finishing up Water Temple was able to find her second one on Frogs fishing. Adult fishing.
Frog fishing.
Yes, we don't fish for fish, we fish for frogs. We use nets rather than hooks. English, does one spuck?
Oh, 100%. If it was an ice cavern, I would have lost.
As your Hail Mary for an out of logic strength. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I did think about going.
Definitely see it. You had opponents, so we were thinking, oh, you'll be able to make up the time, but it was coming down to Furoras versus opponents. So I'm curious as to why you opted to reverse Wasteland rather than just use opponents to cross the bridge.
I do think reversing is quicker. I do think so.
Oh, fair enough.
I think if you're just reversing to GTG, well, I say if you're just going to GTG and not doing checks along the way, reversing's faster. If you plan on doing checks, then, and if you got a hammer, then going from lake is probably more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my take on it anyway.
Yes. Does anyone in chat have any questions for either of our runners? The wasted 200 rupees on shoes. I mean, at least you guaranteed you had them.
Yeah, but I was like, the only reason why I got choose, by the way, is because of Ganon's. I was like, I don't know how to bow extend. I'm just gonna go and grab shoes. Mini fire shoes on top of.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, this would be perfect if I didn't have a bomb bag. Also, the skull mask hint after doing skull mask, 10 out of 10.
It was very much a 10 out of 10.
Very much a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, because
10 out of 10 will do again.
Because Froppy had the advantage over you with knowing where Hammer was. Because they did Deku Tree.
Yeah, that's the thing. I made sure I checked the hints before leaving because I was still missing 30 for one. That's why I was passively collecting skulls still.
Yeah, we never saw a 30 hint.
No. Oh, you're missing a Foolish, aren't you?
I am missing a Foolish.
Your final Foolish was in
Don't tell-
Domain, and it was
don't
telling
say it.
you that Valley was foolish.
Okay, I was gonna have a heart attack if it was bottom of the well.
Oh no, Well is still foolish.
Look,
It wasn't hinted, but
it had a slingshot. I just remembered it had a slingshot, so it wasn't foolish. It didn't lead to anything, but it still had a slingshot. We're okay.
Oh, you got another freak to somewhere in the world, so still foolish.
Yeah, but I mean, Valley Foolish was, I was running out of checks, and I had Valley and Adult. I think I had Valley, 20 Skulls, Sunsong Grave, Frogs in the Rain, and obviously, Adult Hylia. So
I think we had Valley, Skulls, and Adult Lake were what were left for you in Logic.
yeah, like had it not been there, I would have gone straight to Adult Lake. I actually did think about going straight to Adult Lake after Forest, but then I figured, you know what? No, just go pick up CL and see if I can find Epona. If I can't find Epona, it's in Ice Cavern, then reverse GTG, I guess. Which is exactly what I end up doing.
alright.
GG's Froppy. That was a fun one. Stressful, but fun.
Yeah, definitely good luck in making your ways up from the loser bracket side, where I believe, according to predictions, could be anywhere from basically either Gumbill or Triple still, isn't it?
Yeah. Actually,
Okay.
maybe?
Yeah, it is.
It is?
So who would you rather go up against, Froppy? Or who would you be dreading more? Fair enough. Triple is an unknown. Gumbill made a name for themselves during the Gerudo trials, so hopefully we'll be seeing more of them.
Wait, Goombill's red mask. Is Goombill red mask?
Yes.
Red
They're
mask,
red
red mask,
mask.
red mask.
Red mask, red mask. God damn you, red mask.
Did anyone say red masks?
Red mask?
Oh god. Oh no, we're back to...
Kari, we are surrounded.
Red mask, red mask.
Just
No,
let
just
them
for
do
that, I
their
want to face
chance.
Goombill. Just for that, I just want to face Goombill because of red mask.
Oh, Violet Blade to the wind. I'm sorry, but the Gold Wings won, didn't they?
Oh, red mask won.
I wasn't around when
Red
those
Mask
rolls were
won.
handed out, so I have,
Oh, was
I
it?
have
Oh,
no idea.
Red mask, red mask, red mask.
I should have paid for it. I was too busy making puzzles to annoy people.
Anyway, I think that just about wraps us up, doesn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
it does.
just about.
Um,
And yeah,
I will let
let's-
Andals take it now.
Yeah, let's take a look at the schedule. At the moment, we have Raya Corvidia versus Dark X Link. And I flipped a coin, and we will be raiding Dark X Link. And the next matches that will be going on is Silent Vinny versus Soulblade tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern and 11 p.m. GMT. And after that, we have Tobias G versus Pneumatic Komodo. And that
Pneumatic
is-
Komodo, or that is
Modo?
my opponent, Primal Kiwi, in this Discord, as they are known.
Oh.
But that is their Discord ID, so that's what I had to put in the form.
Yeah. And that will be tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Time or 4 p.m. GMT. And later tomorrow, or that's wrong, at the same time actually, we have Bleeding Blue versus Andres. And a bit later that day, we have December Ween versus Sonic R. Pika that will be restreamed here on this channel
Sky.
at 2 p.m. Eastern Time or 6 p.m. GMT. And I would like to thank our trackers that have done an amazing job today, and of course our two runners. And last but not least, we have our commentators, Kyrie and Tobias. Thank you for keeping us entertained.
And thank you for making the restream happen, and also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you
Why?
so much. I know how much, I can only imagine how much effort goes into making these, and I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, if you want to help out the Scrubs team keep the restreams happening, feel free to volunteer as a tracker, commentator, and possibly even a restreamer. Just sign up, go through the questionnaires, and we will let you know. If we run on volunteers, without the volunteers, this would not happening. None of these races would be happening, or to be brought to you on the restream platform that is Scrub Central.
Which is also true for all the other communities in the OTR space. So shoutouts to everyone who's volunteering their time for any of these wonderful channels.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I bid you all farewell. Have a good night, morning, day, or wherever. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.